We are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Stroud looks to throw on the first play. Swings this one out wide for Pierce. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Play action. Here's Stroud. He'll buy some time right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Now here's Stroud on 3rd down. He's going to be incomplete. And he's going to have the Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left.
Damn, I saw that shit. Damn,
he feeds his target at Schultz. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. On the bootleg, Stroud. They'll roll him out right. He's got it to Collins' conclusion. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. A shotgun snap to Stroud. To the right side and Cooper down. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
2nd and 9. They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. A nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down. Singletary again. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Devin Singletary taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Texans will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll get a few yards here to the 34.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you get a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's 3rd and 3. Throwing is Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Oh, come on. This is some bullshit with that shit, man.
Interesting call there to go for it. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Well, they'll go play action here with Stroud. Steps away.
Fuck me.
That is caught down. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And Stroud now to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
We know all the receivers go through those tiptoe drills, right, trying to get their feet down in bounds. But a lot of the times what we don't talk about is when they're up in the air and they catch the ball. You ever notice how they're reaching back?
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. By James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off. off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage.
Oh my goodness, Bo, did you just do this? What are you doing?
So troubles here offensively. I tell you, the noise in this dome, that has got to make it harder for these guys to hear.
Sometimes I find myself shouting up here. But you're right. If you can't communicate well or get off the snap count properly, it can cause big problems. And this qualifies as a big problem.
This is taken at the 15. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular. If they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control of that. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, the goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Pierce will try to pick it up. Shifts by him, and he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Now Stroud.
Come on, who fucking checking him? Come here.
Too shy of the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Sliding out of the pocket. Got his man, Dell. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Check it.
Stroud to throw it. Rolling to his left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
65 catch. 18, Pioneer. Let's go.
The 2nd down throw now from Stroud. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Stroud now on 3rd and 2. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Damian Pierce, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. You get down this deep, Charles, you hate to settle for a field goal. They roll the dice on 4th down, really just hoping to get that first. But as it turns out, they take it all the way into the end zone.
You mentioned that they took a little bit of a gamble there. Think about it this way. Most teams throw the ball in this situation in the NFL, so they really gamble with a running play, and boy, did it pay off. Pay dirt.
7 Pirates.
Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. Forced out to his left. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. And with a successful two-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Hey, 73, 73. Out. Oh, it's Silver, ready?
Here's Hurts to throw. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, 63 yards. And the Eagles get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. And a lot of football, full half to be played. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Let's go now.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with a 17-7 lead, maybe they're just looking to get into the locker room. Gets the dump off to Pierce. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Okay, ready?
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
This time they stay on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd and 10, here's Stroud. To Pierce, they set up the screen. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Stroud looking to throw. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
And he missed it. He missed it just wide of that left upright. It's no good. And the lead will hold at 10.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. 1 second, all that remains. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A gain of 19 yards. And an Eagle first down.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 37 yards. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd down, it's Stroud. He gets this one to Mechie. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Let's go.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Pass complete to Dell. And he's brought down. So for Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play action. Stroud now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Rolling to his right. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Here's Pierce. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Just shy of the goal line. A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing now is Stroud. He'll buy some time right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there, a drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Pierce. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Damian Pierce with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans are able to add on to that lead. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown. He's got him in, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
38 yards on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
Crowd up, get it. Crowd up, get it. Don't touch.
On first down, Hurts. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 37 yards. And the Eagles are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says.
Yo,
They'll try to run with Swift. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. Well, I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equal. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. What did you see there, Charles, on that interception from the rookie?
They've shown him certain looks on defense throughout the first half, and they pulled the string here in the second half because he got used to those looks, and they showed the exact same thing, but changed it up just a little bit where he thought something was open, and now, with the change in defense, it no longer was.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Eagles 22.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
63.
Throwing is Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles! Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles have taken a fourth-quarter lead. So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead, and I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote on your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
A little salt, a little pepper, goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up because Frank Reich at Maryland in college did it to my Tennessee Volunteers, and that was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like he still harbors some pain from that game.
You know, we still got a little time to work it out with the doctor.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines?
Come on.
Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, but that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Throw left side complete. That's Pierce. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And Stroud now to throw. Steps away to his left. Delivers another one to Pierce. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball was not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
19 tight. Dragon 60. On the ball now.
Stroud now on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. Now Stroud. caught left side. Here's Dell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And quickly they get to the line. A give up the middle to Singletary. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up. The second down throw now from Stroud. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And the Texans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. Now 1st and goal. They'll run here with Pierce. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's hurry-up mode time for the Texans, hustling up to the line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Once more, it's Pierce. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Here's Stroud. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone.